Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, my loves. I'm getting us all set up for this morning. So please join in. Feel free to join in. Doopy doopy doo. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's time for our daily reading. Are you guys ready? It's that time. It's that time. It's time for our daily reading. So happy Saturday. I like to call Saturday High Saturday. Good morning, Peaches. How are you? Good morning, Ardina. How are you? Good morning, Jay. Welcome in. Juana, how are you? Okay, so today is Saturday and we are on day 14. We've been coming live every day for 14 days, reading 365 days of Fear Not and also Melody Beatty. And we are on December the 14th of Melody Beatty. Good morning, Amy. How are you? Okay, so are you guys ready? Let's get started. Don't forget to tap the like button and, of course, share the live. Good morning, sister. How are you? Don't forget to, of course, tap the like button so I know you're here, but also tell me where you're tuning in from. It's Saturday, so hopefully you have an opportunity to stay for a little bit and let me get to know you. Good morning, Jamie, and we are live on all five platforms. Good morning, Marsha, and to all my moderators. If I haven't seen you in a while, I'm so glad to see you. I am trying to get this. Timing right. We go live and work together in our coaching program daily at the same time, but I don't come live as much. So I'm doing wonderful. You know what? If I complained, it'll be because I'm being selfish. Yeah, because I don't have any valid complaints. I have a bunch of wants, but my needs are being met. And so it's so funny how as you get older, you start needing different things and wanting different things. So good morning to you all. Thank you. Good morning, Miriam and Twitch and Boca and Shirley. And good morning, Emma. Good morning, you guys. Are you guys ready? Drop a like in the tap the like button or drop a comment and say let's do it. Like I said, we're going to be reading day 14 so far. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely feeling blessed. I'm feeling blessed. Showing up every day. Chicago's in the building. I'm in Arizona, so AZ is in the building. Shouts out to Cold Chicago. We have clients in Chicago. My client could, well, I won't say her name. If she was here, I would, but we have clients. And good morning, Rita. I'm Coach Kenya. If you're wondering what my platform is about and who I am, that just popped up on your timeline, it is because I am an international weight loss and wellness coach who's lost over 479 pounds naturally. And I come live to motivate, educate, inspire, love on, and show to you that you too can do exactly what I've done, but better, because there's more resources available to you. And so I like to have what's the best spot in Arizona for a new mover. Um, well, I live all the way in Mesa, but most people tell you to go out, hang out in Phoenix because the Phoenix area has a lot. But now they have the Westgate area. They're the new area in downtown Tempe that's like eco-friendly. So now each city has something. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Okay, are you guys ready? So keep asking me questions. And if I miss your comment, just ask me again. I'll get you. I'm hoping I have some mods in the building that can help me out this morning. So let's get to it. Thank you so much if you're in the boutique. If you have questions about the products or my journal that's attached, the journal is currently $10 off. You get a digital portion of that journal, but you do also get my viral resistance bands free when you make a purchase today in the boutique. So if you purchase a meal plan today, you actually get the viral bands free. Okay, just so you know. So let's get started. Alexa, stop the music. Okay, so David K, 365, Fear Not. I am loving the bling. Look at did y'all see this bling popping? Now let me show y'all. Ain't that cute? It says, I realize I'm strong enough. In blink. Yes. I had to do it. I had to do it. I didn't want to do it. I had to do it. I had to do it. Tennessee's in the building. I had to do it. I didn't want to do it. Thank you so much, Rita. I got you back, darling. I didn't want to do it. I had to do it. Good morning. That's amazing, Ashley. Flowers with love. Good morning, UK. Cassandra, good morning. Good morning, Sarah. All right. Day 9. Day 9. It is written, and Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will show to you today. For the Egyptians whom you have seen today, you shall see them again no more forever. Exodus 14:13. Though surrounded by trouble, stand firm and watch victory. Okay, I thought, make sure we didn't read that yesterday. It sounds familiar. No, we're on day 9. Sometimes I get caught up on the day and I can't remember what day we're on. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, principle. Though surrounded by trouble, stand firm and watch out for victory. Prayer, number 1. Thanks be to God for rescuing me from the pursuit of fear. And you know what? We did that yesterday. We're on day 10. That's why I got to remember to move this. I got to remember. In the book, because the Melody Beatty, we're on day 14. But we're about 3 to 4 days behind in this book because we added this after we started our reading. So I digress. Let me get us caught on the right page. So today's reading in 365 days for those of you who did go grab and purchase this book. I'm not affiliated with David. This book was gifted to me by my bishop. It has been something I've read periodically at stages of my life over the last 4 years, and it has been beneficial. So I apologize. Thank you so much, sister. I apologize. Now let's try that again. Thank you so much. I'm imperfect. That's why you can do this too and be imperfect as well. Day 10. It is written, and Moses said unto the people, fear not, for God is to come to prove you, and that his fear may be before your faces, that ye sin not. Exodus 20:20. The fear of the Lord keeps you from sinning. Prayer 1. I receive grace to retain godly fear in my heart in Jesus' name. Number 2. I command ungodly fear to depart from my life in Jesus' name. Okay, so I'm going to go back. Okay, I'm going to repeat those, okay? So prayer number 1, remember we're looking at prayers that we may not know that are hindering us. So here's today's focus when you feel fear come up. I receive grace to retain godly fear in my heart in Jesus' name. I command ungodly fear to depart from my life in Jesus' name. The primary focus here is at any moment that you feel worried, doubt, restriction, lack, less, out of control, you're going to immediately look at that fear and say, I declare and decree you will not exist within me. I'm no longer willing to be afraid to achieve the things that I can think of, dream of, feel of, and believe in. I'm no longer willing to lessen my belief system anymore. I want to know. I want to go figure it out. Okay. And that's day 10 in David. Now, as you guys know, I never read what's coming up for Melody. So I'm going to hop right into Melody. Okay. I'm going to hop right into Melody. Now tap that live if you have experienced fear in your life and you know it's kept you from doing something. I would like to get a poll if this is even beneficial for more people. I know those who regularly follow me, it's beneficial, but I'm kind of speaking to our new followers and those who recently followed me. Is this a value for you in your life? It doesn't just have to be a weight loss journey. It could just be an everyday struggle. I worked in severely mentally ill, and weight was not as relevant as the seriousness of the psychological diseases and the defects that we live in. Okay. December 14th. Open your heart to universal love. We live in a magical, living, vital, and personal universe. A world where universal love is real. We don't just live in it, we're part of it. visibly and tangibly connected to it. The phone call that comes at the right time, a book that teaches us what we needed to know, a movie that has the message we need to guide us and open our hearts, an opportunity that arises at just the right moment, an idea triggered by something someone says or an object we didn't notice before. The more we open to universal love, the more it will be there for us, embracing, loving, holding, and guiding us. The more we learn to see it, the more it will be there until we wonder why we never saw it before. Open your heart to universal love. It's more than merely there, it's there for you. Jump into the arms of a living, magical world, and you leap into the arms of universal love. See how real it can be. December 14th. Open your heart to universal love. Okay, so that reading, wow. It's when we go from like the David Kofi book, I'm gonna say K. When we go from 365 Days of Fear Not, and then when we go over here to read this, today's reading talked about receiving and retaining grace, right? And this talked about opening your heart to universal love, receiving and giving universal love. And it's so cool how these are being aligned in the universe without my knowledge when I open the book. But what spoke out to me is open your heart to universal love. It is more than merely there. It's there for you. Jump into the arms of a living magical world, and you leap into the arms of universal love. See how real it can be. Um, we don't just live in it; we're part of it, visibly and tangibly connected to it. Like that, there is a love that is a universal love that exists, and a lot of times we are so hurt and experience so much pain that it's difficult to tap into or to even access that there may be some form of love out there that doesn't hurt. Pain closes us off. The more things we endure in the world that tell us that the world isn't safe, the less likely we are to open our heart to universal love. But what if I told you that walking in a state of universal love gives you a greater sense and ability to walk in the state of forgiveness? And being able to walk in the state of forgiveness gives us the opportunity to be able to look at those things which even lead to an offense, which causes many of us that fear that we live in. Bam, look at that cycle. Man, powerful. It's very interesting how this intertwining as we begin to kind of pick apart our methodology of thinking and the way we live on an emotional level and the way we put out emotions and receive those emotions. They often affect the way we respond in our nutritional and physical aspects, even our spiritual relationship. You know, we often are struggling. We're struggling in areas, but we're not connecting the dots that there may be a deep related connection beyond what we see in the moment. Good morning, Maria. The truth to our real journey is that when we become more connected with who we are and how we're supposed to show up in the world and how we're meant to exist, we're more likely to be successful in achieving our wellness goals as well as our career goals, our entrepreneurial goals, our family goals, because we begin to respond in a different level at a higher playing field emotionally. So we no longer respond with our feelings. We no longer respond because we learn that feelings are not always fact, even when feelings are fact. If you know, you know. But behind all of that, you could have started as a small, ye little lady afraid to voice your opinion because you noticed that when you were younger, voice their opinion, bad things happen to them. So you grow up with this ideology that you can't say anything. So as you get older, you don't speak up. Now you're a grown person who doesn't speak up for oneself, and now you're battling to speak up for oneself, but you need to learn how to do it. So because you haven't been taught how to do it, to teach other people how to treat you, you've heard the quote, teach somebody how to treat you, and you're out here recklessly telling people to shove it. There's a method to that madness. The reason why you're able to teach people how to treat you after you've healed some things is because you're not the same person. So not the old you doesn't go change and then change how people treat you. That's not what happens. The new you shows up, and as a result, people begin to respond to you different because the energy that you exude requires a higher level of response. It doesn't have anything to do with who they are anymore. You're up here, so people are now having to rise to the occasion of who you truly were in the first place. Growth. You begin to arrive consistently. You begin to see pockets of areas in your life that requires a deeper dive. Thank you guys so much for the like. Thank you for the gifts. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning, Cheryl. You begin to identify barriers that used to look like good things. Have you ever realized that something you've been doing for a long time was never good for you anyway? I've been there. And what I want you to know, that's a real feeling when you figure it out. And the even harder part is to stop doing it. So today I encourage you to figure out, to dig deep, take a deeper dive and figure out what role fear is playing in your life. And on this amazing Self-Care Saturday, I also encourage you. Good morning, Cheryl. God, I need help with weight loss. Okay, Cheryl, let me, you know what? I'm going to drop my website in the chat. I'm going to drop them both, and then I'm going to tell you about both. So here's the first one, okay? And the first one I gave you is the website where you can opt in and do a contact form, and it'll let you, and it'll have you, my team will reach out to you on Monday to schedule you appointment to meet with me, or you can go on that same link, the first one I sent you. That'll let you schedule a 15-minute consultation with me for free, okay? So I'm offering free consultations, 15 minutes, just so I can hear where you need help at, so I can try to offer you the support you need and get you where you need to be well before the new year starts. I actually stopped believing in New Year's resolutions the year that I almost died on New Year's. And so what I learned is that every month I need to be looking at a better way to grow so that I don't become stagnant and unable to grow. Okay. Now, the other website right now, my coaching program, my 5-week group accountability, it's daily accountability. You can come to a daily virtual Zoom with myself, yes, and get a workout every day and some meditation and a check-in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, sometimes on the weekends. And basically my private community, we meet via Zoom. You have a private Zoom link. It's yours that you use that to access it. And you get daily coaching. I also do a once a month. We do a one-time monthly therapeutic weight loss evaluation to check on how things are doing. And then I do an individual program with you. So I offer a big program. We call it iRise Weight Loss University because I provide you with all the educational and mental health knowledge needed to successfully understand everything from cravings to portion control. But I also have already done 5 weeks of meal planning, 5 weeks of workout, and 5 weeks of weight loss meditation for you. So all you have to do is go to my boutique. And that program right now, that's normally between $1,200 and $3,500, is only $99 for extended Cyber Monday. Okay, it's $99, and right now you also get my virtual resistance bands, my bands that I've been using for my workouts for years. we were able to get those patent, and I've been promoting them, and they went viral when they first came out. We have them back in stock, so you get those free right now when you do our 5-week transformation program. Only $99. You simply go to www.iriseboutique.com, or you click the TikTok shop on TikTok, and you can get $10 off any of my programs right now, and you get free shipping on some of them as well. So like a sweatshirt is also available. It's launched this morning. We're loading the photos up today, so you guys let me know. Um, Arnie, I'm a mental health counselor. Cheryl, that's okay. I know Bill. I've been knowing Bill for some years. Uh-huh. We just read a book from Codependence Anonymous, the best-selling author. Yes, ma'am. I have actually have a couple, several. I work with several different counselors already in my program. Yeah, I work with particularly professional women. Like there's a percentage of federal like ex veterans, military women, and then I have retired grandmothers and business owners, and then I have several therapists and counselors. We have a lawyer that I work with. So I work with kind of active middle age women, and that are like they work in from home, and so my program benefits them because they don't really have the time to do all those things, but they want to lose weight, have energy, feel better. That picture behind me is me. I used to weigh 592 pounds. I was on my deathbed. So I think I know a thing or two about getting the body healthy because I've done it all naturally. I did not lose weight. I did not go and have surgery, skin removed, or any of that. After being in that hospice bed, I had to do everything naturally because I live with the condition. Okay. And so for me, it's been a long road, but a worth it. It's been 10 years and I've retained and maintained the weight loss. And so I help other people do the same thing. So I love to chat more. Um, Yep. Yes, I totally can relate. Cheryl says I'm in VA, and we just had a young lady that works for the veterans in VA who just started. She's been with me. I don't know if she's on TikTok. Maybe she'll know who I'm talking about and give me permission to say her name. But she just joined us from Virginia, and so far so good. She's like, "Oh my gosh, this is like a university." I was like, "That's what we call it." I give you all the information you need digitally. You have the ability to print it, download it, access it in your member portal, but you also get it presented to you daily. So daily, I teach on a topic related to weight loss, medications, surgeries, injections, nutritions, detoxing, and all of those things. I help you with detoxing the body, resetting your metabolic muscle, and building it. Our meal plans are both based on your body getting all the nutrition it needs so that you're able to lose the weight from building massive lean muscle while you're naturally living. I teach a moderated workout program where you start basing your movement on strengthening the body instead of running to the gym. We focus more on creating a lifestyle that's sustainable for as long as you're alive, not just something that creates a number on the scale. I hope that was good information for you all this morning about what I do and what I offer. And I look forward to I just executive produced my own film, and I want to be around to see it launch. But we will talk. Okay, excellent, Cheryl. Please, like I said, go ahead and drop me that message or connect with me, and I got you. This is what I do full time, and I love it. So I love what I do. I really, really do. I never saw myself doing this. I never saw myself utilizing therapy and weight loss together. I'm a retired therapist. I'm used to that. I'm used to schizophrenic and food disorders and alcohol and drug addiction and co-occurring addictions and group homes and court orders and testifying. And yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Cheryl, yes, ma'am. So I'm used to all of that. Yeah. Yep. The boutique does. Indeed, it does. So I'm used to all of that. So it's like, and I can confirm it as well. So, um, you know what? We got this. So if you're ready, I'm ready. And if you're not, it's okay. Just keep showing up with me to do this, and we can and you and God will work through you, and He'll get you in the right space, in the right place. Right? Everybody is not for everybody, but when it's for you, go ahead and take a chance and trust God to do the rest. That's how I do it. Because I don't got no magical powers. I done tried to be mini Jesus my whole life, and I've completely, totally, and utterly failed. And so I've decided in the later years of my life, I'm going to go into my 50s being able to bow down and remove self will. Um, that I am a recovering alcoholic and food addict. Food addict, almost 10 years. Alcohol, 4 years. Yep. I know sobriety. I'm a big book, double sponsoring, who sponsors with sponsors and all of that. Yes, ma'am. I'm in my late 40s. Yes, ma'am. Most of my clients range between the ages of 42 and 76. So I work with older women. Adult children, more distinguished, are usually married, real chill. Won't be doing much too crazy. We have grown folk conversation all the time. So right now we have about 25 active women in the program that come in and out of class. Sometimes it's 2 of us, sometimes it's 15 of us, sometimes it's 20 of us. Each day we do a different workout, we do a different discussion, and we do a different form of meditation. We review different issues. When the ladies need feedback, we create a space for them so that they can get the feedback. We don't do any form of before and after photos in public. Everything is sent to me. I don't believe that that's as relevant as you growing and healing. So we avoid any of that competitive posting where you're competing against your sister and what she's doing. We really just focus on how you can show up for yourself every day and what that's going to look like for you. So, with that being said, I hope I see you over there. Have a beautiful day. And don't forget to click the link above to find out more information about iRise. I realize I'm strong enough. That's what that means. So, you guys have an amazing day. Talk to you soon.